Something in my eye. I just brighter shit in here. I appear to be a bit sunburned.
Hey everybody!
Good morning.
I found a co-star for this video today. It is Bub Tyler. It's my husband, in case you're not familiar. And I needed him for this video because I was recently sent something from Charlotte Tilbury. Bub, here's the box for your education here. This is called the UNISEX Healthy Glow All Year Hydrating Summer Tint Moisturizer. So since it was marketed that way, I thought it would be fun to not only try it on me, but for him to try it on as well. Now this is not to say that anybody couldn't wear all kinds of makeup that's out there. Obviously there are guys who like to do makeup and anything's fair game, but specifically for the way this was marketed, I have a hunch that they're trying to pass this off as something that's like undetectable, or you know what I mean, something to try to like draw in the other crowd who maybe isn't as comfortable with makeup or doesn't wear it as often.
Pretty much doubles your customer base.
Yeah, basically. First off, this does not contain sunscreen. Don't you think that's a huge knock against this product, really?
It's a faux pas.
If a dude's gonna wear this and it's maybe gonna be all you have on,
Right.
then it just doesn't contain the sunscreen.
If you're marketing to most men, you want to make that as easy as possible. Getting guys to put on moisturizer at all is tough, but you don't want them to have to do it twice.
It says apply on its own or on top of your daily facial moisturizer for a natural, healthy glow. So I think what we may do for this video, Bub, is pop on a little bit of this Kiehl's Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This isn't a very heavy moisturizer, and I think if we maybe put a little bit on right now and give it a little time to sink in.
Right now.
I know you're still holding your coffee. I'm gonna ask something of you. We're gonna put just a little bit of this on because I don't want to feel like, you know, going all day long, possibly doing outdoor things that you don't have enough sun protection. So I'm gonna give Bub a little pea-sized amount of this, and I'm gonna take some too. You see how that's not like super thick, so I don't think it's gonna have a big effect on, you know, what we think of this moisturizer or tinted moisturizer. You are a little sunburned.
Yeah, I'm sunburnt, and then I've got my raccoon eye thing going.
Raccoon eye?
Because I got where my sunglasses were.
Oh, okay.
So it's like white right underneath here and red everywhere.
Oh. I want to tell you a little bit more about what this says from the website, Bub.
Right.
My Healthy Glow Tinted Moisturizer features ingredients for healthy, natural, glowing skin. This fabulous unisex cream is so natural, no one will suspect you're wearing it. Maybe there are a few people we can test that on today.
Maybe.
See if anybody notices
I'll just throw
anything.
my face up in there and say, do you notice anything?
This is a summer in a bottle all year round, they say. And I've worn this a few times, but you're gonna notice like it's got those little almost beads of pigment that you notice blending in as you put it on. Yeah, and it goes on to say natural tan pigments are revealed once blended into the skin for a natural looking tan. And we obviously have two different skin tones going on here, so that'll give you a little insight as well. Natural moisturizing actives contain a combination of moisture regulating ingredients that mimic bouncy lipids.
Bouncy lipids. You don't know what those are, but it sounds delightful.
It's gonna mimic those. Morphs to your skin tone for the perfect looking glow for men and women. So here's the application tips, Bub. Are you getting ready? Are you psyched up yet?
I can't wait. I only go to beard level, I assume. I can't go down into the beard.
This isn't gonna feel like a real thick foundation that you're putting on. Maybe start with primarily getting it where the beard is not, but kind of blend down into it, and I don't think it's going to look weird. Did I give you all the instructions?
No.
Apply Healthy Glow to your face and neck, blending out for a natural, healthy glow. Wear either on its own or under your foundation for flawless, dewy skin. What do you think of the packaging, Bub?
Seems fancy. Well, feminine's the right word, but just sort of opulent.
Opulent.
It's kind of like the stuff that's on the back of the deal. That
Yeah,
white
it definitely fits the vibe of this room, so that's good.
Is that why you bought it?
No, this was sent to me by Charlotte Tilbury's PR.
Is that why it was sent to you?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's generally why PR
Watching-
companies want
watching
to
your
work with a
video
person.
and saw the background, they're like, oh my gosh.
That's how this all works, Bub.
I assume.
The secrets of this trade. I want Bub.
Taken out of bed, coffee has been taken, forced to put on.
Okay, this is
Makeup
how
on
this way.
camera.
I asked him last night. I'm like, so I've got this unisex makeup product. Will you do a video with me about it? But I didn't give him any of the time stipulations. But he knows. He knows I get up at the butt crack of dawn to do these videos. So and then this morning he's like still laying in bed. I just nursed Eve, and I'm like, so you still want to do that video?
Want is a strong word.
I'm gonna give you some of this. And I want you to kind of dot it around on your skin in a few different places, like, and I'll hold the mirror for you. Yep.
It's not looking at me.
Dot it around first, and then you're just gonna blend it in with your fingers. I say dot because I think sometimes people can glom on a bunch of product and it just all goes to one place. So if you're not used to blending something in, this is kind of your own way of pacing the amount of product and where it's going. Do you see it changing colors?
Oh, I see what you mean.
And then it's kind of turning a tan color.
I have a lot of bags under my eyes.
Do you want any other products in this video, Bub?
I don't know if I want, but I may need.
What do you think of it so
Yeah,
far?
it's kind of, it is. I really kind of go back and get a spot because it had turned kind of too dark.
Turning tan.
I want more magnificent.
I think you look maybe a bit more bronzed. I feel like you looked more pink and like kind of sunburned. This almost cooled his skin down a
I
little.
think it did. Did it make the difference between the white part that was under my eyes and make it more consistent?
Maybe a little bit, yeah. But you know what I'm really looking for is any sort of sparkle or shimmer, because I think that's the dead giveaway that makeup is on your skin. Like if they're wanting this to be undetectable, but I'm not seeing any particles of anything. How about I put some of this on as well? Oops, it dripped. It is pretty runny.
Gosh, slump.
So look at this, Bub. Can you see it? What it's doing here?
Oh yeah, turning brown.
I'm just gonna kind of do this half of my face, y'all, so you can see that. Definite, like the skin tone over here versus the skin tone over here.
Oh yeah.
But there is a glow to this. I can't explain it. I'm not seeing pearlescent flecks of anything, but maybe it's just the added moisture content on the skin. Okay, here we are, guys. Our unisex faces. I do like the way this looks just on my skin as is. You know, I've obviously got some things to cover up, like I would do under eye concealer. I would go on and fix a little bit of the melasma that I had peeking through here and there and stuff. Like, it's not my 100% perfected face, but
There's
like...
a spot above your eye.
Oh, did I miss a spot? I totally did, Bub. You're awesome.
That's what I'm here for. Quality control.
He's the one telling me I missed a spot. Don't underestimate him, folks. I've worn this a few times and I didn't top it with foundation. I just spot concealed some places. So I may go ahead and do a little bit of that and kind of like finish my makeup look for the day. I would be interested to see how this would look on your completely free from sun skin. And see if that would be really hard to mix in. You guys see?
Yeah.
I think even on really light skin, it can be fairly easily blended in. The more fair complected you are, the more you and possibly others might see the change.
Oh yeah. People would ask if you'd gotten some sun the night or the day before or something.
Yeah. Does it feel tacky? Does it feel too thick? Does it really feel like much of anything?
Not really. I mean, you can tell. It's just like if you put moisturizer on. All right.
I'm waiting for some profound, like, comment on this from Bub.
You get what you pay for.
From you or from the product?
From me. Product too, probably. No, we'll see. We'll see as I get into my daily activities, how I feel about it.
And we'll see, you know, from other people's judgments, you know, are people going to walk in the door and say, dang, Bub.
When that's usually what people say anyway. We'll have to get more in depth on that. I don't know, but I'm going to get out and sun, hit some golf balls and stuff. We'll see what happens when I sweat. I towel my face off if I've got like brown residue or something
Right,
like that.
and here's a tip, Bub. Here's a tip. If you can blot the sweat off your face as opposed to rubbing across your face.
Okay.
That's going to be a lot better. Lightly blot.
I'll remember that.
I wanted you guys to be able to see that if you wore the tinted moisturizer all over, just spot concealed some places, which that was mainly right here on tops of the cheeks and the under eye for me, a little around the nose too. I set those areas just lightly with the setting powder, but everywhere else, you know, there's a little bit of bronzer, a little bit of blush, but this is the look you're going to come away with if you're just using that tinted moisturizer and not like continuing to top it off with more foundation or more like heavy coverage. So this is what we're going with for the rest of the day. Do you think he's wearing makeup?
No.
He doesn't look like he has makeup on?
You're so handsome.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so my look has been on for about 5-6 hours now, and I've been to Target and back, hot car, but I'm really not oily like to the touch. My skin, the texture of it is pretty much the way it was when I started, and I can still tell there's some product there, so that's good. So Bub and I have been wearing this stuff for about 10 hours now. I'm about to wash my face because I'm going to get in the pool. But I think for what it is, like it did a decent job. I didn't notice any real like smearing or strangeness. But for it not having SPF, being something that's a tinted moisturizer, like, ow, that hurts. I gotta commit to it. One hand's on the phone, one hand's holding the baby. Somebody's yelling about Cinderella. But what was I saying? Oh, it doesn't have the SPF, and for $40, like, I don't think I'd spend that on something that didn't have it, you know, of that type of product.
Agreed.
Climbing up the mountain.
Climbing up the mountain. You want to say bye, everybody, Nook?
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching me and Daddy's video.
I love you, Bub.
Love you too.
You the man. You the man for doing this with me, Bub.
I love you.
All right.
I love you. I'm in the video.
You're in the video. Yes, you are.
Please.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.